Hey, what's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
And I'm Rue Debona.
And the rumors are true. Jake and Joey will be gracing the cover of Playboy magazine. We had a lot of fun shooting it.
I just imagine us as a Playboy cover would be the most obnoxious looking thing ever because we both have those giant grins on that just, like, not the sexy face, just the
And just be like us, like naked but holding like figurine packaging over our penises, opening them like elite.
I just want one like in a big like POW like action figure across it just like says, and now approaching 10 inches.
I love that. To be honest though, like I won't lie, like when I was a kid, like I thought being on the cover of the Playboy was like so cool and so exotic. Like I would have wanted to do it. Like
It was never, I remember it being iconic because it led to like some iconic moments, especially when you're like watching women's wrestling and being a big fan of it. But like, I never thought of that as being like a huge deal, to be honest. I don't know why.
I don't know. I always thought Playboy, I was like very into Playboy though. Like I thought it was so cool, like a nude pictorial. And like I always thought the pictures, like obviously not interested sexually in that, but like I was like, this is like so cool, so bad. I think also it's because like my fave did it. So like for me, like I think it's awesome. Like I'm all about it.
See, like there's just certain things that like they just don't like make me excited for someone, and I'm just like, this one was like good for you. It's honestly like same vibe as if anybody was on the cover of any other magazine for me. Like I just like, oh, that's good for you.
Sure, I get it. Yeah. Well, my new thing is so now I have 4 of the Playboy signed. Because I had Torrie sign her Sable one this weekend. I have her other one signed. And I had Candace sign hers.
Oh yeah, how was the convention?
Actually great. So I wasn't aware of it, but apparently Kane was wearing a Trump shirt.
Okay, the burning question: why Kane? What made you go? I'm gonna take a picture with this guy.
You know, I think my thing is like I never really meet the men, and part of me, like, I obviously don't like Glenn Jacobs, but part of me, like,
nostalgia.
Yeah, the nostalgia factor of like Kane. And then, like, you know, honestly, my non-wrestling friends, they don't know a lot of people. So for them, it's like, oh my God, you met Kane. I know Kane. Like, so like,
that's fair.
Yeah, I was like, for $40, I could meet Kane. Like, whatever.
$40 for Kane?
I thought that was cheap. I don't know.
I would not pay money to meet Kane. I don't know.
I wanted a picture with Kane. I mean, like, to be honest, especially like a lot of these older wrestlers too, though, I'm like, maybe when am I gonna get? Like, I met the Undertaker earlier this year. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, there's a few.
Undertaker.
Yeah, I met La Resistance. I met another man group.
Man group.
Renee said, "You're too big. You're going to make us look bad."
Just like that. That was
just like that. So
I need that to be made into a GIF, right?
But I also was very happy I got a picture with the Kane because I'm bigger than him. So that was a little not taller, but wider. So that was a little feather in my cap. So
that's a solid feather. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, not such a big red machine, are ya? So
I wish you could go back to the days of being slutty tank top nipple Kane.
Yeah, slutty tank top nipple Kane. For me, that's the Kane I remember. And that's what I think that's part of the reason.
I just wouldn't mean it. It's not like really a reason. Like today, like I saw the picture, I was just like, ooh, Mr. Kane.
Rough. Someone asked to take his mask off for the picture, and I was like, oh, like, because his hair is like holding on to those last few strands and like just like not good. I don't know.
Bald?
No, he had like a little bit of hair, like a little bit of like old man hair situation. Why? I don't know. But I mean, yeah, the way I look at it too is like, and again, I try to look at this when I meet a lot of these wrestlers. Obviously, I know a lot of them have trash views. Like, I try to look at it as like I'm meeting the character. Like,
right.
You know, because like, I mean, like I was like, you know, like that's just the way I look at it. I mean, like, and I met Torrie. I also witnessed at a very uncomfortable moment. PSA to all gross men going to these things. Just don't. So the guy in front of us, so like it was, you know how like a lot of these promoters at these things, they have like mail-in shit or things they're gonna sell online. So Torrie had to sign a million fucking things.
Right.
Like, so like, you know, you had to like wait a little bit, which is fine. Torrie Wilson, I don't care. She looked so cute. I think she was wearing like a hot pink, like maybe bathing suit. It was like a one-piece situation and jeans. Love that. This old man who I have seen at things before with like his son or someone or a friend, I don't know who they are. He's like, he goes, "You're looking fat," and puts his hands out and pinches her stomach. And she like flinched and like backed up and was like, "Oh, thanks." And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
he said, wait, did you say fat or fit?
Fit. And like went and pinched her stomach. Went and pinched her stomach. I was like, are you kidding me? And then,
oh, okay. At first, I thought you said fat, and then I was gonna be like,
no. But like, but I'm sorry, but like, why do these people think it's okay to like put their hands like on them? Like, and like, even like when I take pictures with the girls, like they'll like put their arm around me, but like I'll like do this, like. Like where my hand is not even open on their back, where like I'm like not even touching their back. My hand is just in like a cat paw, like behind them.
From my experience of like doing that and like being around wrestling people who want to take pictures with you and stuff like that, and like those type of fans, some people are just not capable of understanding what is socially acceptable. They don't have any sort of they cannot read a room, they cannot read energy, they cannot read vibes, they cannot read faces.
Yeah.
They just do whatever they want and they think that it's okay. And it's like sometimes that's why I think so many people, especially women, do so few appearances and so few photograph sessions.
I get it. Yeah. I would never if I was one of them.
Well, like literally the energy you have to put out to just be like on and communicating and make it worth the experience and like all of that good jazz. It's exhausting. Like I could see, because I was watching her on the whatever other show Mickey James is on.
Yeah.
Like Busted Open or something.
Yeah.
Was that it? I was watching that and she was just like, I don't do many appearances.
Yeah.
At all. And I was just like, yeah.
She doesn't. And I get it. The guy then was like, took out dollar store flowers, like fake artificial flowers, like with glitter on them. And he's like, pick whatever one you want. And she like held them for the photo, like, and then she's like, you can take these back. I can't take them on the plane.
That's great.
Good for her. But she was wonderful. She was so sweet. She took our golden era swag and she's like, "Oh, I love this. Thank you so much." She's like, "I will represent." And she was really nice. We talked about her matches, and she stopped writing. And I was just like, honestly, like, it's great watching as an adult now to really watch your development and watch you really grow in the ring. And it's just so cool. And she stopped writing and she's like, "Thank you for saying that." Like, and it was so sweet. And I love her. And she was so nice. She messaged me. It was a pleasure meeting me. And it was just really, really nice. And Candace was great too. Like,
Candace got into some hot water though this weekend. Like, Miss Ma'am.
That video came out the day before I saw her. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be. I didn't even post my photo with her on Twitter because I was just like, oh, this is gonna be problematic. Like,
but you were okay posting Kane.
What? Kane didn't go after. Kane didn't go after Melina. So
he just came after us.
Yeah, just came after us. My rights doesn't matter. So, but like,
no, right.
In spite of all that, Candace was actually awesome too. She gave me a hug. She was so sweet. She told me I smelled so good, which I have to say, I get that a lot at these conventions. And one thing I will say about myself is I always smell good. So if you ever meet me in person, I smell great. But
if you ever meet me in person,
but she was actually great. I know she's not the most popular with everyone, but I imagine her as 2007 slow version of What Love Is, Candice Michelle. Like,
okay, got you.
yeah.
I
So
was like, wait, you imagine her?
That's who I envisioned myself meeting. Her licking the mirror in her Titantron.
I love that she was one of the last few divas to like keep it from the diva search, where it was that one side swoop like scene every woman got, where she's like got the fan blowing on her in a photo shoot, and she just looks up with one eye,
yes,
like, out of the corner. The last one to keep it iconic.
I love it. I love it. I don't know. But it was a fun convention. And then I met La Resistance on a whim because I was like, I have never seen them at any convention ever. So
did they put up any resistance?
No resistance.
No resistance.
They were actually great. You know, both of them complimented my physique. And Renee was like, I like your outfit. I was wearing my Louis Vuitton high tops and like my shorts and my belt. And he was like, you love all of this. Looks so good. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is my Renee. So you look so good.
I was like, wait, huh? That would have been me at the convention.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but they were very pleasant. So but that's all I met because I didn't really like Bubba Ray was the only other person I really knew there. No. So but this convention is happening again in December, and I will 100% be going because one, it's my birthday weekend. Mm-hmm. And their main guest, making their first appearance in 13 years, Dawn Marie.
Yeah, so, that was it. Okay.
Gotta go. Dawn Marie. And Cameron was announced today too. So
okay.
So I've never met her. So
I would love to go meet Dawn Marie. That'd be amazing.
100, like top of my list. So I'm so like I've said it on the show before. Like I want to meet her. So I can't wait. I'm gonna tell her all about it. I am ordering her so much Golden Era swag. So and I heard she loves.
Please make her a Golden Era crop top.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Make her panties, make her everything. I heard she loves crystals, Golden Era crystals. So
the Golden Era crystals would be something. Also, this is the Golden Era podcast. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's the Golden Era. Oh my god, guys, we are 12 minutes in. I'm so sorry.
We're 12 minutes in. We decided to talk today, y'all. Welcome to the Golden Era podcast,
guys. We're chatting it up today. I'm having an old fashioned, so that's my drink of talking. So
I had a chocolate, so I'm feeling pretty great.
Okay. All right, well, let's get into it. Okay. All right, guys. So this is Golden Era Podcast. Joey and I talking about the WWE Women's Division from 2001 on. And guys, this week we're talking.
To clear the air, I am not Rue Debona. I am Joey.
This is not Rue Debona. So this week we're talking about the week of February 9th, 2004 in the WWE Women's Division. It is a pay-per-view week. We had a scheduled guest, but they canceled. So it's fine. We have
that's why we had to fill 12 minutes with Gib Gab. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, we're gonna talk to Marco to cast a little spell on them. So anyway. But guys, up first, we've got Trish Stratus out in a outfit from maybe 2002.
Maybe.
Very 2002-esque tonight with this blue tied top and black pants for a mixed tag team match.
I am so glad that she did not wear that pink thing from last week. Glad.
You did not so apparently one of our listeners, Will, who I love, he always has chock full of diva knowledge. That was the first time she wore like that pink ensemble. So
period.
And Joey hopes the last. So
I hope the last. I'm praying we don't see it again.
So
maybe if we saw it again with a black pant, I might change my mind.
You know what? That might have been it. Yeah. A lot of pink. But this is a mixed tag team match that seems out of like GM mode from a video game for me because it's very random.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like they needed a reason to have Trish and Chris in the ring together.
Yeah. Because Chris and Trish are teaming up against Molly Holly tonight. Where is Victoria?
I don't know.
Vic?
But why also is there Matt
Hardy?
He's made his return into our world.
Back. He has a new Tron.
That doesn't change facts. I was like, you just get one fact now.
One fact now. And it's like also like when you have to like reboot your computer, like at the beginning. So
this is his rebuilding
like,
era, joining Mattitude.
So here's my thing. I remember him changing the Tron, and I always thought it should have been like Matt Hardy version 2 now.
Yeah.
Right?
Why did we, yeah.
Like, why are we still on version 1? Like, Apple changes every year. Like,
exactly. We actually dig Steve Jobs up every 5 years. Put him in a slightly better coffin.
Wait, how funny though would it have been if they had like they have the Apple events to unveil the new iPhone, like a Mattitude event to unveil the new version of Matt? Like, that would have been so funny. Like,
that actually sounds glorious. I love
it. Right? Like,
this is why someone should hire us as
with, like,
pro wrestling writers.
Rue Debona could have like hosted it, like with upgraded software. Like,
and she wears glasses and a lab coat. Just over like her normal sexy dress, just glasses and a lab coat.
So yeah, this match is so random, but honestly, like it was like it served its purpose. It was like, I call this a house show match for me.
Yeah, it felt very that. Like, okay, we need some heels. Let's pick some heels. Like,
right.
Who's another? Well, because you already turned Miss Jackie face. So is there an Jazz? Jazz is the other.
Jazz, girl. Yeah, they could have had Jazz. I mean, Jazz would have made more. I think I was just like hankering for like some like action with Victoria and Molly to like continue a feud.
Well, we know how Victoria gets the belt. Like, I'm looking into the future, and I'm like, maybe this happened randomly, because it seems like it's randomly happening.
It seems so it's just, but how upsetting is that though, that they're using the women's champion to just be the throwaway segment for Trish's feud?
Well, I feel like this was a case where they were like, we don't want to put Jazz in there to lose, and we just turned Jackie face. Yeah. So like,
they really don't have anyone else. Yeah. That's
because now it seems, aren't they like kind of giving Trish like more wins against Molly too?
Yeah,
a multi-woman match kind of.
Yes. Yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. Trish is like, yeah, because I mean, like, well, the real story in this match is they have Christian come out, who we actually get an action figure of in this outfit eventually.
Dude, oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah, with like the snakeskin top. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It's very awkward in person.
I bought it because I think it was the first short hair Christian too, which was weird for me because that it definitely was, because that's the only reason I would have wanted it. Like, because I didn't like street clothes figures.
Oh, that's fair. Street clothes figures. This one got me because it was that fishnet, but it was like all connected, so he was just kind of like indented skin kind of looking thing. It was really awesome.
He has a disease. Like,
it's uncomfortable.
Sorry. Christian with the rash comes out and saves them. So he's like, what is that shit? I can't remember it. Like, the commercial for like, I forget what the drug is, but like it's with like Cyndi Lauper, and she's like, it was tough going out on stage. Like,
how did you not say the next word? Sometimes.
Sometimes when I get a rash in the back, it's just really hard on me. God, I wish Cyndi Lauper was on the show more. So anyway,
coming up on WWE Backrash.
Backrash. So, oh, I gotta cry. So anyway, so Christian like saves Chris Jericho and like helps Trish and Christian. And Trish, though, I do like the ending. I know we've seen it before, but the Molly handspring elbow into Trish jumping up and doing the roll through pin.
She does a fun victory roll, but
it was fun. It was cute. But yeah, but the story is Christian, and this match being so random.
So random, and I just okay, cool. Yeah.
So, but Chris Jericho also had his knee tweaked. If we remember last week, Kane attacked the knee and then went to take a photo with me, and then
it's funny that last week and mostly this week, I guess this one continue a week, he hurt that knee, and I went to Disney.
Okay, I hate you. You heard that, and I went to Disney. Coming soon to the t-shirt shop. So in the back, Trish is leaving the trainer's room. She's like, "Are you sure you're okay? Are you good?" And then Christian comes up to her and she's like, "Yeah, what was that?" It's gonna Trish, let me explain, we got off on the wrong foot, I've been a little jealous and childish, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. And there's no reason the three of us can't have a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right, Trish, I'm gonna go check on him. Trish?
Yeah.
You look really good tonight.
Oh, everyone's like, oh.
I remember him saying this, and I remember being gagged.
We don't get too many of those in wrestling anymore, especially in WWE.
Yeah,
that's a whole different vibe from what they're doing now is
not for anything. How did Chris Jericho not smack the shit out of him? Because the door was open while he said this. So Chris probably heard him be like hitting on Trish.
After last week, Christian was hitting on him, and I'd be furious too.
So I don't know, but this is getting fucked up.
What have I become?
So Trish, I remember I had a match signed for this match that did not make WrestleMania, but it was like, because the movie had just come out, and it was the Passion of the Christian Trish Stratus, because the Passion of the Christ had just come out.
Why did this happen? Where did this happen?
At WrestleMania. It was one of the signs I brought, but they didn't show it.
That was a sign that you brought.
Yeah, I had a lot of signs.
I kind of want to see. Do you still have all these signs?
No. Oh my god, no. I have none of them. I wish I still had the Jackie one at least. If I ever meet her though, or Stacy, I'm printing that picture and having them sign it.
Please do. Oh my god, please do. That's so cute.
Yeah, I know. And I think they would really appreciate. I just want to tell Stacy Keibler one day I cheered for her at WrestleMania. So with a sign.
Yeah, with a sign. That was
with a sign. But anyway, so
it's me.
Stacy.
Hi.
I'm the one with the sign. Stacy, start doing appearances.
She probably won't.
She will never do that. Like, I watched like one live of Trish signing stuff one time, and someone had her sign the Divas 3-pack, and Tori had signed it. She's like, good luck getting that last signature. So, I maybe through WWE, maybe.
It'd be some work,
like through plexiglass.
Yeah.
She ain't touching people. Nope. So I could just see her being like Maurice with like Lysol like to people. All right, so Mark Jidnrak are in the back shirtless looking at porn together. I've seen this.
I've seen this too. Man, we can only get one of these chicks to come over here, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I've definitely seen Roman Todd and Nick Sterling do the same thing before.
I love that you have names of the people. I never.
Oh my god! Oh, I have a porn Dropbox. It's in the same one we actually have our clips to.
It's in the.
I'll share that.
Yeah. How do I work?
It's a private folder. I'll share that private folder with you.
Oh, okay. So, and then I put it on the Twitter.
So anyway, all right. So, but they're in the back doing. I mean, as one does, like caresses their nipples, looking at naked people, as one does.
Yeah,
it's all very gay.
It's real gay.
It's real gay.
So, and also, Mark Jidnrak is yum.
Oh my god,
yum!
Like, who has abs sitting down?
it isn't so much the abs with him.
See, I'm not even the abs that much, but I'm into his. Like,
I'm into his. What gets me with him is he's got like, there's a certain ratio of like your torso to your shoulders that I find like really nice. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost a bit like what you would see if somebody was like animating like a character wearing a shirt, like muscle kind of thing. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Something about that. I'm just like, yes.
I get it.
Length.
To be honest, even the other one too, he's like ugly cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like you're not great, but like Garrison, Cade, he's dead, I think. Which is sad. But anyway. R.I.P. Okay. I think he passed a long time ago, actually, like 2010. Just like sad. But anyway, he came back later. He was with Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah,
okay. They changed his name to Lance, like we wouldn't notice. Like
Lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lance is shirtless on the couch with his friend. So and Jackie and Stacy, they're reading the Playboy.
They're reading the Playboy. They're reading.
So
and you shouldn't read like that. I think that's how you get stigmatism.
So Jackie and Stacy, who Stacy is in the most 2004 look I've ever seen, where she has a fedora on, a checker print top with a big pink bow on. Like, I was like, what the High School Musical? Like,
it was very. She was Sharpay Evans in it.
Together, everyone, all in this together.
Somewhere between Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens, like somewhere.
She just got caught in the middle of the vortex. Like,
not that squeal.
So Jackie's like, "What you got there, boys?" Stacy's like, "Now that we have your attention," so. Mark and Garrison pull their hands out of each other's pants and stand up, and they're like, "Whoa!" It's like wipe it off on their jeans. Sorry,
this entire thing is just making me like go into all kinds of like I can't even react. I'm like chuckling to myself so hard in my head.
Like this is so gay. It's also gay.
It's so gay.
So gay. And then Mark Jidnrak says, "Listen, I just got the shaft, but I know you guys did too." So from Playboy. Although I feel like Garrison would get the shaft.
Wait, we're asking like
yeah.
I don't know, but I will say I always enjoy when it's not the one I'd expect first.
You know what? I agree. I agree. I do prefer that too. I like a little surprise inside. Plot twist. So listen, I know you guys got the shaft from Playboy, but you guys should have gotten it. Like, you're the hottest ever. Okay. So Playboy picked Sable and Torrie over us. Well, this is not the end. This is only the beginning. Right, Jackie? We're not taking this one lying down.
We're not.
We're not. And I love that after they walk away, Mark Jidnrak's like, "Yeah, they're not taking it lying down."
Little did Mark Jidnrak know, he would be the one taking it lying.
Okay, wait, this is even Mark Jidnrak, but like I don't know why this just popped in my head. I am erection.
That should have been. Oh my god, you were talking about like marketing and stuff. Why did they never do that with like Levitra? And it was like Mark Jidnrak giving the like it's like get an erection. Get an erection.
So, okay. Well, Terry's in the back with Randy Orton now. Randy, I just
want a big E, then get an erection.
That's good.
Shot of like AJ Lee like smacking him in the pec.
Get an erection. Erection. So, Terry's in the back.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
Terry's in the back of Randy Orton. Randy, can I get your thoughts on tonight's match? Thoughts. And that's it. So,
that's it.
That's the whole interview. All right. Well, let's go over to SmackDown.
Matt Hardy?
Matt Hardy?
Sable. Matt.
So, well, at No Way Out, we learned Shaniqua is going to challenge for the tag titles.
So I guess they're challenging as a Freebird team.
I guess. Well, they didn't really clarify, like, because like the commentary team kept being like, "Well, what if Shaniqua gets the pin?"
I guess she's the tag team champion.
Champion. Like, what do you think happens? Well, but they were like, "What he with Danny or Doug or what?"
Well, I guess the thing that I love when commentary asks that is like, what's going to happen if she, and it's just like, you aren't going to let it happen.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. So stop. You guys hate her. Like we established that.
Like if they did this with like the Judgment Day today, I might believe that would happen. I might think they would.
Yeah.
But
so,
legit.
This is not going to happen here.
No.
But Shaniqua is serving in that moving render, which we don't get to see that often.
No, she serves a lot, but she just looks like she doesn't like what she's doing anymore.
Yeah, she's over it. Mm-hmm. She knows she's done. Even during the match, she's getting frustrated, and she's like, "More pressure!" The good thing is that this week we get to see Shaniqua do some more. She does a clothesline on Scotty Too Hottie.
Yeah.
But it's
like, come on, let her wrestle.
Let her do something. So during the match, too, after the match, Rikishi scares her into the ring. And first of all, Rikishi's outfits. Like,
I kind of love them. I kind of want one. I'm not gonna lie.
It reminds me of like do you guys have like Burlington Coat Factory?
Everyone has.
They're more than great coats. So,
I know, that's why it's just Burlington now.
I love like the holiday commercial they had last year where like the woman's like, "No one knows I got all the gifts at Burlington. I just take the price tags off. No one knows I'm a cheap ass then." Like,
I love when they do like ads like they're a Macy's and like, come on down to Burlington. You never know what you might find.
Our Burlington is scary. I do not like going there. It's like in a basement. I'm dead serious. Like you have to go down an escalator and like it's never organized. Well, like they never are. But like it's just like this one's like extra like I feel like it's a bunker for the end of the world where like there's just like clothes on the floor and shit. Like
yeah.
Like I'm like so so
where'd you get this sweater?
I got it. So anyway, Mark Garrison, what are you guys doing under those coats? Like, so Shaniqua, she's almost gets the bonsai drop, but one of the Basham saves her
again,
and Rikishi's like, "This close."
Just put a little ass
almost had to put a little ass on it. So, all right. Well, then later in the night, Jamie Noble's in the ring with the shirt on.
Although I can't complain. After watching what we get at No Way Out, can't complain. Can't
complain. Yeah, that's true. And he's like, Nidia, I know you're scared in the back about our match at No Way Out, like a typical woman. You ain't never been satisfied, and you sucked me dry. Listen, dare to dream.
That's your spokesperson. We're going to talk about manifest.
Listen, Jamie, do you want to go check out the new issue of Playboy shirtless on the couch? So he's like, I ain't got no money left. You spent it all. I want my mink coat back that you love so much. So then you hear like, and Nidia comes out in a truck.
Right.
Like, I just love she's in the middle seat, like chewing her gum, like looking gorge.
Her hair looks wonderful.
This hair, I'm obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's big and it's got like so many waves in it.
Yes. Like I was like, Jan must have spent a little more time on you. So go for Jan.
Go for Jan.
Noble's like, so she comes out of the truck, looks so good. Hi, Jamie. Listen, I just talked to Paul Heyman, and at No Way Out, you're gonna be blindfolded. I love the way she says blindfolded.
I love the way she says it, but I love when she gets like distracted and learns she has to speak up because all of a sudden the wood chipper turns on. She's like, I just talked to Paul Heyman.
Like it just.
I love the points where you get to see people as like how you would react as a real person. That's the part that makes me happy. It's just like, oh, this giant machine just cranked on behind me. Am I in a safe position? Like,
she's like, well, let me introduce you to my friend. This is John, and this is the wood chipper. John, show Jamie how it works. So he just takes out a big log, shoves it in.
Yeah. Is this raw?
And just like living it, Nidia's like, that is too pretty.
That is too pretty. I felt so bad for whoever was like cleanup crew on SmackDown because I was just looking,
I'm like that made a mess.
And it's right in the entrance, just a ton of
and they had to clean that up quick. This was mid-show. Like,
right.
So she's like, well, Jamie, I know you don't have a log big enough to fit in this wood chipper. So I got something of my own. So I brought with me, it's a little chilly here, so I brought with me a certain coat, a certain mink coat, and she's wearing the coat.
Okay.
And takes it off.
Mm-hmm.
Cute little outfit on underneath, by the way.
Right.
And they wrap the coat around a log. And Jamie, you want this back? Come get it. And put the coat in the wood chipper.
The coat in the wood chipper.
It is destroyed. You see like pieces of fur flying out and everything. Just like someone's losing their hair. Like, it's just like, honestly, this is a pretty iconic Nidia moment, though.
There are so many iconic moments with the women that involve a wood chipper.
Oh, yeah, Terry did this too.
With the moppy.
Yeah.
Put moppy in the wood chipper.
Yeah. They love a wood chipper. So, like, same.
Well, it's like the perfect thing because, like, if you put something in a wood chipper, you ain't getting it back. Like, it's done.
No. You can never get it back.
I love that they can do that because, like, their only other alternative is, like, always set it on fire or something like that.
Yeah. Like, what if she just, like, took out a pair of scissors and just delicately cut it piece by piece? So, she's like, see you Sunday, Jamie. So it's gonna be a blindfold match. Blindfold match. At No Way Out.
Yes.
Side note, gotta promote real quick. The No Way Out theme song was "Crossing Borders" by Rey Mysterio off WWE Originals.
Of course it was.
And you know, I was just like, I was listening.
They must have thought I was just a little mocoso. And all them haters said, no eres talentoso. Mírame, yo soy misterioso. Un mexicano con talento ingenioso.
Okay. I was angry about that. I was like,
you just wanted to be, don't you just want to dance?
Yeah. Stacy got the shaft yet again.
So, could you imagine if that was the theme song? Oh my god,
it'd be so good. I love when they do like pop music. Like "Cool for the Summer" is still my favorite pay-per-view song. With like Undertaker and Brock Lesnar.
But also when they did Cardi, that was great. For
oh yeah! Oh my god! When it's up, and it's stuck. I did start editing. Like, remember, like the Wine Up.
Wine up.
Oh,
oh yeah. Remember? Oh wait, we just talked about them. It's the same artist. Oh my god, who did we just talk about? My brain just farted.
Cataluna. Demi Lovato, Confident.
Demi Lovato, Confident.
When that Confident WrestleMania, I love that. That's like one of my favorite video packages where they're like typing boss. I also love low key. My all-time favorite song WWE has used for like any video package, anything, was the random ass WrestleMania 28 video package for WWE Divas with Girl Gone Wild by Madonna.
Right.
First of all, that is a bop, an underrated song, and I'm so mad it's not Madonna's biggest hit. I'm dead serious. I love that song.
You know what's? I think it's because it came out on that album that no one wanted to listen to because of L.U.V.
Why did she not lead with Girl Gone Wild? It is such a better song.
I have no idea.
It's so good. It's so sexy. It's so good. And I love that WWE used it for like the video package. We got to travel the world. Hey, hey, hey. We do photo
It's also like not that big of a hit like at all. I never hear it played anywhere.
The only people I know who like have that song are gays.
Yeah, like, but also it's not even that big in gay community. Like when have you heard that in like a club?
Never.
Yeah.
I hear it on my iPod, like not my iPod, my iPhone, like once a week.
Okay.
Like
hey,
like a girl. All right, okay. So anyway, so Rue Debona is in WWE SmackDown Studios. I love SmackDown Studios with like the Mariah Carey filter where everyone has no blemishes.
Season 1 like, Drag Race.
Yeah, and they have like that Meet the Torkelsons music playing in the background. Like
this segment is okay. Please don't ever let Tori watch this episode, but I was cringing.
Let's get into this. I think we both have thoughts. So Rue Debona is with Sable and Torrie. They're all sitting in like director chairs, like for this interview. Sable and Torrie Wilson, congratulations on your exotic, sexy cover of Playboy magazine. You both look stunning. Thank you. Thank you. Now the two of you haven't always been the best of friends. Now have you?
No.
Or have we? Okay.
That was the thing that got me was just whenever one of them was talking, the other was just
yeah, well, so the new thing now is we are supposed to forget about how Sable literally tried to ruin Tori's life.
Right.
And that they're the best friend and or more. You know,
that was what got me. I'm like, why is this happening?
Seeing two women together and not knowing if it's naughty or not. Like I guess their thing now is like, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they were trying to like play off of like Tattoo, like and be like, ooh, like what's going on here? Like
I guess maybe. I think it was just something they were trying to do to spice it up. Like it just seems like it was so written by some
like like well, because this whole interview, like they do react to everything the other one says. Like, because like Sable's like, well, Tori and I, we've gotten to know each other, and we had a lot of fun.
See, that's what they're doing. There was gay sex on Monday, and there was too late. I guess
it's Pride Week.
Sex on Friday. It is Pride Week.
And Tori's like, well, yeah, opposites attract. So it's just like, well, here's the thing though. Sable, I think, she like breathes in it's sexy. I adore Torrie, but like she's admittedly said, like, she's like, I don't think of myself as a sexy person. Like, I'm not like naturally like, okay, like, ooh, sexy. Torrie's hot as fuck. But like, I feel like when she's sexier when she tries not to be sexy, when she doesn't try to be sexy. You know what I mean? Like,
she's
and
just
Torrie's
a naturally sexy person. Like,
yeah.
There's a thing that sexy people can get. Like, if you're a beautiful, sexy person, you can kind of get away with doing whatever you want, and people will find it beautiful. Like,
and I think the thing is with Sable is like, even when she tries to be sexy, it's still sexy. Because like, I think Sable knows what works for her.
Sometimes,
like how does some of those outfit choices. And then Torrie's like, well, yeah, we have a lot in common, more than you think. When Sable first came to WWE, I wasn't sure what her intentions are, even though she ambushed me in the shower and she humiliated me on TV and called me fat and then tried to embarrass me at a bikini contest. But I don't know. I didn't know what she was here for. But she brings out this fiery little side of me. Torrie can let loose.
Let loose, baby.
Let loose. And then Rue's like, well, why did Playboy choose you? Why? And then Sable's like, well, I think the first choice was obvious. And Torrie's like,
that's what gets me. The whole thing, it feels like we're in a Twilight Zone of a promo. Yeah, I'm like,
it's so weird. And especially since like we know like a few months later they feud again. So I'm just like kind of like, what's happening here? And Sable's like, well, everyone knows Sable's the hottest diva in WWE. Which, to be honest, though, I do appreciate that she's still kind of sticking to her. It's me. Oh, actually, never mind. Because she says, I'm just kidding.
Not really.
And Torrie's like, yeah, sure you are. Yeah.
Why don't you try winning a bikini contest?
Yeah. When's the last time you won a bikini contest? Oh. And then Sable says, though, I thought this was funny. I think Playboy had their minds made up of who they wanted. Everyone knows we've both been in it before. But that reminds me, what's going on Raw and that pathetic display of jealousy. It only solidifies that Playboy picked the hottest and classiest divas to represent them. And I love that I love though that when she said the pathetic display, they showed the routine.
Because it's correct.
I will agree. And we're asked, well, now the question on everyone's mind, and the music changes to is there any sexual tension or attraction between you two? And Torrie's like, I like men.
Why is that the question on everyone's mind?
I was actually not thinking that at all. I was like, I don't know if anyone was like.
Well, you think we're gonna do a photo shoot together? Fuck.
And then Torrie's like, well, I like Ben, but I just want to make that known. But things got a little hot, so I'll never be able to look at her the same. I mean, like, what's better than one diva gracing the cover of Playboy? Two divas. Doesn't get hotter than that.
Right? Sure. That's what we're supposed to. Sure. Yeah.
Sure. I will say, I do love this cover. I think it is, looking at it now, I think they both look perfect. I actually prefer this cover to both of their individual covers.
I just don't care. I think they all look gorgeous.
See, for me, I like the Playboy. I think maybe because for me, the Playboy thing is like such a big deal. Like I have a ranking. You ready? Okay. So Chyna's is number one. Duh. Number two is actually Candice Michelle's cover.
She was like the silver with the white.
Yeah. She looks great. Then Sable and Torrie's. Then I'm gonna go with Sable's individual.
Okay.
Where she's like, Then I'm gonna go with Ashley Massaro.
I don't even remember what that one looks like.
It was like in a dark background, and she's wearing like her punk gear. It's very Ashley.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with Maria Kanellis.
Okay.
Then Christy Hemme. I didn't love hers. And
She had,
actually,
like, the red, like, little
yeah.
shawl.
And my least favorite is actually Torrie Wilson's first cover.
She was just doing like the kneeling with
She's
like
like,
her.
yeah, like
Oh,
it's great.
okay.
It's great. The thing is, it's just I've seen so many like better photos of Torrie. I feel like
I've also seen that same photo, like of her on the beach.
yeah. I just like it wasn't. I think just like I love the aesthetic of the Sable Torrie photo cover. I just like for me, I don't know. I love a Playboy cover. My goal is to get all of them. I obviously Ashley isn't gonna have to get off eBay. Sable's I'll probably have to get off eBay, but I think I can get like Christy's signed in person. She does appearances still.
I don't know. I feel like I just kind of didn't like gravitate towards the Playboy thing, mostly because I was just kind of like, why is this like this huge monumental moment for your wrestling?
Sure.
I guess was like the thing that kind of
for me, that's what because I think for me, I always loved like the models. Like I loved a model girly. I didn't gravitate towards like the tough girlies as much. Like, well, I mean, which is weird because like China's like one of my favorites, but China I think like teetered that line of like, am I sexy? Am I tough?
Yeah.
What am I like? And see, for me, is I wish they kept the Playboy thing going because, like, I would. Who do you think would have done Playboy? I think the Bellas would have done it.
Probably.
Kelly
done it.
Who?
Mandy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think Kelly would have done it.
I don't know because some of the people that said no were people that shocked me. So I think it just.
Did Kelly say no?
Really, I don't know.
See, I think Kelly would have done it because I think she was hired like she was young when she was in WWE. Young. So she was like being like 20, 21, seeing the money that they would have offered, she would have done it.
Yeah, true. I also keep like shifting because I walked like probably somewhere between like 25 and 30 miles this past
Too many.
Like everywhere I'm sitting, my legs hurt.
Same, but not from walking. Anyway, so let's go to No Way Out.
Let's go to No Way Out. That Playboy happened.
No Way Out. So Sable and Torrie come out to kick off the pay-per-view in matching like little black dresses. Holding hands. Sable is doing, Torrie and I just wanted to come out tonight and say, hello! I was like, why is she screaming?
Why is she screaming? She does like scream everything. That's like our joke with her. She's like, Sable,
hello. So she's like, we got to enjoy San Fran. Now you get to enjoy us.
And
okay. And Torrie's like, the SmackDown superstars are going to give you a night of action and excitement. Torrie does this thing when she's like trying to be sexy where her eyes like go in and out, like between like what, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was really picking it up on this in this segment because it was like stuck on her face. But there's nothing the SmackDown superstars will not do. And when it comes to Torrie and I, there's nothing we won't do. Do you get it? Do y'all get it? Get lesbian. Lesbian stuff? Get it?
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah, okay, great. Just making sure.
Just imagine someone watching this that's like a kid or something, going back and watching like old promo and like it's 2023, we eat ass.
It is always horrifying to me when there's children. Oh my god, wait. A little, probably 11, 12-year-old child came up to me at the convention wearing a Stacy Keibler tie-dye t-shirt. First of all, I've never seen myself as a child until this day.
Oh my god.
And Joey, I almost cried. But he was so cute and so nice. He's like, and he goes over to his mom and he goes, Mom, he's famous. He knows the Bellas and he does shows. And I was like, oh honey, no. Like, and I was like, are you gonna go meet Torrie? And I almost cried for him. But his dad went and met him for him. You had to be 21 or older to meet Torrie, which I've never seen at a convention. Because they were selling her Playboy. And like some of the photos they were selling were like her naked photos, which was also weird to me.
Yeah.
Right? That's weird, right?
But it probably makes money.
Probably. Well, the pervert guy who grabbed her stomach also, this is how I should have been my warning sign, because some of the photos she was signing was like one of her like naked photos, and he was like, "Yeah, look at that," like to me, and I was like, "Yes, I've seen naked people." Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird thing to do to someone.
I agree. It just, guys, respect the women, please. Like,
Respect people.
but respect people. Yeah, but this little boy was the cutest child, and I love them so much. And his parents were so supportive and sweet. They're like, but he got to meet Candace. And I was like, well, Dawn Marie's going to be here. And he jumped up and down and like, he like looked at his mom and she's like, yeah, we can come back. And he's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he started like freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, first of all, the fact that this kid loves this era of women.
Yeah, right.
The cutest thing. Because he couldn't have been like more than 11 or 12.
Like, he listens?
Yeah. Like, and he, like, I was like, it made me so happy. And it's just like, and like stuff like that too is like one of the reasons Joey and I wanted to do the show is to like turn on people who might have not known who these women were.
Right.
You know, because like women's wrestling is actually respected now in WWE. So it's like, but like, hey, there were some girlies before that. Like,
and this is what entertained us, and they were doing it to like,
this is why we're still there.
Right. I love that story.
It made me so happy. Oh, they were great. Oh my God, I love them so much. His dad followed me on Instagram. Well, but anyway, there's nothing Torrie and Sable won't do at No Way Out.
There's nothing they won't do. But
and by that they mean just hold hands and walk up the ramp. So,
they pulled a Lacey Evans, but they talked.
Yeah. But you know what? They looked snatched, gorge, love a simple black dress.
And they were cute.
Okay. All right. Well, Shaniqua was out with the Bashams for the tag team title match. To be honest, there's not really a lot of Shaniqua in this match.
There's really not. She ends up taking the pin. Oh, like the whole thing was just leading up to her finally taking the rum shaker. It was like the ultimate storyline.
Yeah, she does got a scoop slamming on Scotty.
Well, cool. Let her wrestle. Oh my God. Like,
it just, it was just, I don't know. Like, but the thing is, I feel like this match, I think they intentionally wanted it to look this way too. It made her look weak because she like jumped on Rikishi's back like one of the girls who can't physically stand up to the men would have done.
Yeah.
And like she gets thrown over, gets the rump shaker. It's just...
She could be such a badass and you just won't let her.
They had her go for a clothesline and Rikishi just like grabbed her arm and stopped her. I was like, what the fuck?
After he laughed. Like, he laughed. Like,
it just...
Have you seen her arms, dude?
It pissed me off because like I feel like they were so all about Shaniqua. And the thing, again, this just goes back to like my thing is just like there have been so many men who have had shit attitudes in wrestling who have been rewarded for that. And I don't care what Shaniqua was like as a person backstage. I get it. The rumor was she wasn't great to work with, that she had an ego. News fucking flash. Everyone there has a fucking ego.
Yeah. Like entertainment. Everyone's got some sort of ego.
Yeah. And to be honest, she rightfully so should have had an ego. She was doing things other people weren't getting to do. Like, I get it.
She won her way there.
Yeah, she won her way there. Exactly. She was a spectacle. And she could have been huge for the company. So it's really disappointing that they just dropped the ball with her. I really think she could have been a big thing. I want to say this is her last appearance there too.
I mean, all right.
It's like, what a shitty way to go out. Like losing to Rikishi. Like,
yeah, I mean, this match obviously they didn't care about. Like it just wasn't booked in a way that a match like that should go. It could have been very cool, and it was just like I remember being excited for her because I was like, I love intergender stuff. I was like, fun, and then I was like, wow, let her wrestle.
Yeah, it's just like they made her look like she had no business being there,
right? And it's like if you're gonna put her in there and put her in this role, let her be in that role. Like,
right?
It exactly. Like, yeah, just didn't like it.
Like it sucked. It is what it is. But you know what? As we've said on this, we really enjoyed Shaniqua. And you know what? And she went out making history too. First woman to challenge for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Okay.
This incarnation of the belt. Trish and Chyna have challenged for the other belts before, but she's the first woman to challenge for these belts. So you know what? Good for Shaniqua, at least making a little bit of history on her way out. Do it. Do you, girl? We love you.
I know. Wished for more, but
it is what it is. What could have been for Shaniqua. But yeah, and you know what? We've gotten a lot of messages though, guys, you know, like saying that you love our coverage of Shaniqua and just the positive thoughts we've had on her. So thank you. We Unsung Hero, awesome.
So
and like I hope one day they actually acknowledge her though.
I don't know if they will, but I hope for one day.
It's just I hope we get a woman. To be honest, I think there's more of a chance for now too. Just being like, there weren't like beside like there were Jazz and Jacqueline, but there weren't a lot of like Black women in this day. Right. Now I think we're seeing a much more diverse roster where there may have been a woman who saw Shaniqua growing up. And then like, okay, like I love Beth's story. Like I saw Chyna and that's the day I started working out.
I would love to hear of that, but like I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think they built her as that kind of person.
I know. She would have been.
Right.
They're so stupid. They're so mad. All right. Okay. Let's move on. All right. So, all right. We've got a video package for Nidia and Jamie Noble.
I love that it was just mostly the promo from SmackDown.
It was mostly the promo from SmackDown. Yeah. I love that they edited the blindfold. Blindfold. Love it. And I have to say, Nidia's theme is not good.
I like it. I think it's cute. I really do. I think it's adorable. It gives me little country girl vibes.
I don't care for it.
I like the way she struts out to it, just swishing her hips. She's like, I'm Nidia. I loved it.
I did. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I knew she was gonna get something country bumpkin, but like it just
I like it. I do.
I didn't love it. I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Marcos
I also didn't love her outfit in this too.
This is just disappointing to me. You don't like Nidia's theme song. Marcos earlier told me he doesn't like chicken pot pie. It's been a devastating day for me.
It's a day of disappointing Joey. That's the happy Halloween bitch.
Disappointing.
Trick or treat. Anyway, don't you love living in a city and not getting trick or treaters?
Right.
More candy. I buy candy for them, but I eat it.
I do got some Butterfingers in there. I might get some.
Yeah, I mean, the match itself, though, I mean, it wasn't really a match. Like, we did see Nidia get to do a few spots, though, that were pretty cool.
She did a lot of fun things, and I really enjoyed it. I love the spots.
What this needed to be, I think, though.
I think it was. I think there could have been a little bit more of her actually almost getting pins. I think that would really help. But other than that, I thought this was really fun. I loved her jumping up and down and like having her follow her footsteps and stuff like that.
Yeah. I loved like when she went behind him and like pretended to like rail him in the butt, like whoosh, whoosh, it's me, Mark Jidnrak. Whoosh, whoosh. I thought that was fun. I also loved, obviously, the pantsing.
The pantsing. How did I forget pantsing? It's the jump.
And I loved her bulldog. She got some height on that.
She really did.
It was fun. And now Jamie Noble wins the match by cheating.
I know.
Which I'm glad he cheated, though.
Yeah. But like honestly, this match was kind of a foregone conclusion, especially when I saw that she wasn't wrestling. I was like, yep, I know how this is going.
Yeah. She goes up to the top for like I think like a crossbody, but Jamie Noble peeks out of his little thing when the referee's distracted and like throws her off the top. She takes, which is a pretty sick bump. Like
sick bump. No, yeah. It is. Yeah.
And then she gets a dragon sleeper from Jamie Noble and loses the match. But you know what? To be honest, though, I don't think it hurt Nidia. I think, I get it. Like, I mean, Jamie Noble is honestly like a really technically gifted athlete.
Right.
So like there's no harm in that. And I think this sets up Nidia to like move on, start wrestling full time, do her own thing. So this was the way this needed to split though.
It is. I know what comes next for her, and it makes me sad because there's so much potential in Nidia to act and do story and things.
There really is. And like there's little glimmers we get when she goes to Raw. Little glimmers, tiny.
I know.
Tiny. She's again, she's one of those ones where like I think while I enjoy her wrestling, I think not everyone needs to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, I like for example, like I enjoyed the period where Lita wasn't a wrestler. Like, you know, like some of their most memorable work sometimes can be when they're more of a valet and like getting themselves over. And I think Nidia's honestly more memorable stuff is when she was Jamie Noel's valet. So
that's the thing is you can be an icon in the business and not have to step in the ring once. So
absolutely. So like look at Rhea with the women's title right now, you know?
Yeah.
And so anyway, but that was this week. Honestly, like I will say I enjoyed this week's stuff. To be honest,
I did too. It was playful, it was campy, and that's what I like in wrestling. So it was just like, yeah, I'll take some camp this week.
That's what. I was into it. It was fun. And I won't lie. I love a week when SmackDown's content is better than Raw's. Sorry. So, all right. Okay. All right. Well, let's get on to figure this. So real quick though, like we got to talk about these Bend-Em pictures that came out this week.
Oh my God. I love them. I'm so excited for them to come back because I love
Me too. And I'm glad there's a woman Bend-Em coming. I want the Charlotte. I will be stalking eBay for just her.
Same. She wasn't who I thought it was going to be.
Who were you expecting?
Either Becky or Bianca.
Yeah, that's. Ooh, oh my God! Wait, the Bianca better have a bendable braid.
And you can make like.
Love
that idea.
They gotta do that. They're stupid if they don't. Yeah, no, but yeah, I'm surprised to see Charlotte too. But it gives me hope that we'll see more women. The original Bend-Ems line only had 3. China, Sable, and Sunny.
And Luna. Luna got one.
Luna has a Bend-Em? Hold on.
She did.
I don't think so.
What did Luna get that I saw? I thought she had a Bend-Em.
Hold on. No. She has the only figure I think she has the one with Sable.
Yeah.
I don't think she has a Bend-Em though.
I thought she did. Am I crazy?
I think you're crazy. Hold on, let me type in WWE Bend-Ems women. Live research people. Oh my God, the Charlotte picture already comes up. I'm not even kidding. That's amazing. Yeah, there's the Sable, which I had the Sable with the boobs. Yeah. The China without the boobs.
And Sunny got one.
And Sunny, yeah. No, I don't think there was a Luna. If there was, I'm mad I didn't get it.
Huh. Okay. I thought there was. Something in my brain told me there was.
No, I loved Bend-Ems though. They were so fun.
They're cute. They're just
fun. I love anything that's not a traditional wrestling figure.
Same.
Yeah, no, but I am excited about these. I really hope we get a lot of women. I
want an Alexa.
Alexa would be. I mean, we were talking about this via text. You mentioned Alexa would be a great person for this, and I 100% agree. I think she like fits the mold. I think she makes sense.
Poetic in this, I think, like comes out in her.
Yeah. I feel like we'd get a Rhea probably.
Yeah.
I hope we get a lot of people. And I hope they're cheap. And I hope they don't all come in this big box. I don't want all these.
Right? I'm so sick of these box sets coming out.
I'm like, stop. Like, I don't need Ultimate Warrior. Or who's that, Hulk Hogan? I don't give a fuck. Is that Bruno Sammartino? Who the fuck is buying that?
I don't know. But these, Apparently, there's a lot of Hulk Hogan buyers.
Are you joking? Wait, that's really a Bruno Sammartino in here. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Like, no, not knocking him. And also, the box picture they have on Ringside Collectibles has a tear in it. These morons. Oh, there's only $35 though. So,
no, thank you.
I mean, what can I sell the rest of these for? So, I just want the Charlotte. Fuck you. Yeah, that really is Bruno. These morons. All right, but all right, cool. Bend-Ems, we're gonna buy them. Well, this week, Thunder Rosa. So,
Thunder Rosa.
I was like, awesome. She looks great.
She looks great. I just picked her. Like, I literally went toy shopping all through Orlando, and this was the only women's figure I didn't own that I found.
How much fun is toy shopping in another city?
So much fun. I'm making a vlog about it. It's gonna be up soon.
It really is. I remember when we used to go on vacation, it was my favorite thing to do. I'd be like, can we go to the Toys R Us? I just want to see what they have.
Yep.
Like,
do you know what they had stuff at?
What?
The Ross and Five Below in Orlando.
Really? Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got this guy.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
he's from Power Rangers. It's a Power Rangers villain, everyone.
Tarantus. I got it for $7, but they had like Funko Pops there for like $3. I was seeing like
$3 Funkos.
Yeah, they were cheap. I really enjoyed and then their Five Below had so many collectibles, and they were just like a lot of those like little chase like Funko kind of Dorby vinyl things. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
there's like 900 different brands of those things now, so it's like impossible.
It's what I met someone the other day who didn't know what Funkos were, and I'm like, what? I was like, there's literally they make everything, like every show ever.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, there's stores dedicated to them. Like, there's entire walls of them in Target and Walmart.
It baffled me that someone hasn't heard of them before.
Like, they have their own section in stores.
They're gonna be like Beanie Babies. Like, no one's. I was like, but they're not though. They've been around for like almost 10 years at this point, and like
they'll never run out of content.
Yeah, like I was like, and honestly, like they're still making money on like I was like, they do acquire value. Like I can like vouch for it. There are ones like I didn't get in the moment that I've gone back and checked the price of, and I'm like, oh, I'm not paying that.
Yep.
Exactly. Like for that. No, don't need it. Yeah, so no.
Yeah.
Let's not.
But you want the match of the century that's about to happen in my house?
Yeah. Let's do it. Thunder Piranha Fest.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. You remember Street Sharks?
Yes.
Wait, you know what? I might like on a whim live buy one. There was one I had like on rollerblades as a kid that I loved, and I just like loved feeling the part of his skin where the jaw opened. I found him. $40? Are you kidding me? I'm not paying that. That's absurd.
That's not bad.
They were so cool. I thought Street Sharks were the coolest thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like when I look at like vintage collectibles, if they're in good condition, I'm like, I would buy something new for like $40.
See, I've got to save my money because I'm buying vintage Pink Ranger stuff right now. So
okay, I'm
trying to get one item every 2 weeks, so I'm not going crazy. I'm trying to limit myself. This week I skipped because I pre-ordered the new Pink Ranger Funko Pop with a bow and arrow.
I am so mad that they came out with these Funko Pops because I'm like, I don't need another variation of the Mighty Morphin team. I've already got one.
I do. For Kimberly, I do. I do. I have a watch alert on eBay for Pink Ranger stuff. Okay. My next thing is going to be the movie version of like the 10-inch dolls that's metallic.
Ooh.
Like I'm going to I don't know. It's like actually like fun to find a new thing. Ooh, a Pink Ranger rubber duck. Yeah. It's fun to collect something like new. You know what I mean? Like, because I've always collected like wrestling stuff, but like I like changing it up. You know what I mean?
I collect it all.
Yeah, I know you do. Oh my god, the Pink Ranger beeper. I had that.
Call me beep man if you want to reach me. Bam.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, Joey, where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me at Joey_Mayberry on Instagram and Twitter, Joey.Mayberry on TikTok. Also, check out my YouTube. There's vlogs and matches coming your way.
coming your way. And guess what, guys? You can find me at Jake Isn't Jacob on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're gay and in Palm Springs this weekend, be sure to stop by my event for work that I planned at Oscar's Bar. We're a sponsor for their tea dance from 4 to 8 p.m. We'll be giving out penis-shaped waffles in conjunction with Sugarwood, who is a waffle company based out of New York. They've been on Watch What Happens Live before. They make dick and vagina shaped waffles. And also sign up for PrEP because you should. So,
if you live in Palm Springs, definitely.
Especially if you're going to Palm Springs, Antonio. Anyway, so all right. And guys, leave us a review. Follow our show. My God.
Yes.
Turn this out of order. Follow our show. And guys, follow our show. It's Golden Era _pod on Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. And leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. It helps us move up in those power rankings. And then pretty soon we're gonna get a title shot. So we love that.
Yes.
And Joey, anything else?
Jesus, Matt, not 2.0?
Not 2.0. All right, guys. Well, Joey and I just wanted to say goodbye!